Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of It's Really Going On in My Life, dude. There are a lot of stories that I have just not shared. In this city, I have to like wait for a second for things to marinate, and then like after a few months, I'm like, okay, I can tell the story now because no one's watching me. You know what I'm saying? So sit tight because some crazy stuff's happened to me, and also it's a Friday night, and I'm actually getting ready with my friends. We're gonna go out. So yeah, let's get ready. Get your ginger biscuits and chai, or Ozempic for some of you, ready because this is a long one. First, I am gonna use my Nuface. My face is a bit puffy. So I did get this Nuface little serum thing. You pump out, you get a little bit of serum. So I'm just gonna put that on one side of my face and use this Nuface device. Give me a skinny face. If you have like endometriosis, PCOS, this is a good device to just like get rid of puffiness. That's the only thing that I struggle with. Like my body will be skinny and then my face is just huge, fat, moon face. Only because I'm not consistent. I should be consistent with it. Okay, so let's get back to my life. The last time you guys watched my video, I was getting arranged marriage proposals and just a lot of crazy behavior. I had people from church who watch me, who I also shit on. One of the guys was like, oh, I actually know her and I would love to get married to her, but I'm just not like the typical Indian brown woman that you can just lock up in a cage, now can you? Now, I'm not gonna ever listen to people, and they're just, I can't, like it's just not in me. So I was just not the easiest candidate for an arrangement, really. Like I'll have to give up everything that I've worked for in my life to get back into an arranged marriage situation, so just not for me personally. And that leads to, I am very anti-dating apps now. I used to be on dating apps, but now I literally beg, if I hear my friends talking about it, I'm like, please get out of it, go meet people organically, because dating apps are just full of sex addicts, people who need a quick who need to move on from their exes, and then you're there looking for a husband. You're never gonna find it. They also curate the perfect profile. The man who's gonna ruin your life, like he comes in the pretty little package that you like, comes in as the perfect person. It's up to you to like great discernment and be able to weed out these fucking losers. But yeah, now I've learned that, oh, I need to go out. I need to meet people. I'm not saying my boyfriend, my husband's at a club, but I'm just saying like I have to go out and meet people because he is not on Ryan Hinge. And you're just gonna clean this out. But then we're moving on to makeup. I swear to God, no filter, nothing. This is my actual face. Like, look, I'm shocked. I have such good skin. I'm shocked, I'm gonna use Dr. Brandt's pore primer. Ooh, it's kind of beige. Why is it beige? I forgot the color of this. And this always happens only in Dubai, you guys, but people make fake profiles of me here all the time. I don't know what it is, what behavior this is. I don't get that a lot in LA. I think it's because Dubai is a very, very small city. So I think people, like girls, like will openly have DM me like, hey, I've used your pictures and I've gone free stuff. I've used your pictures to get this, to get that, to like get sugar daddies. I hope you don't mind. Guys, I do mind. Like, I do mind. Do not use my pictures, dude. What the and girls are using my pictures to catch boys, and like I will, if you are a boy watching this and I messaged you on dating apps, whatever, I have never asked you for money. I've never done that. I don't want anything. A man cannot give me anything but children. So unless I've asked you on Raya, can I have kids? That wasn't me, bro. I'm not asking you for $10,000. I'm not asking you, I don't know what these girls are asking, by the way. Like it could be money, it could be like nothing. I'm not asking you that. Okay, so moving on to color correcting. I'm using the MAC little palette. It's pretty much gross because I've used the shit out of it, but I use the color correcting shade here, which is amazing. For my skin, there's barely anything left. I need to get myself a new piece, but I just put that where I have imperfections, and that's just like a little bit on my forehead and some on my chin. So guys, like, I don't know what these girls are doing, what they're asking. I think they're just like bored, because obviously these boys aren't meeting these girls in real life. It's just DMs, it's just texting. I'm like, unless I send you a voice message like confirming you it's me, or if I don't DM you from my real account, it is not me. I don't sit on dating apps and text boys for ages. Also, we get like the craziest DMs sometimes, like, hey, why'd you ghost me on Raya? And I'm like, huh? What are you talking? That's not me, brother. So it's really scary. So if you're a girl and you're doing that, please don't do that. I'm actually a person with feelings and a life, and it can actually get me in some crazy trouble. Michelle, my princess, has already gone around telling people I'm an escort because I bought a Chanel bag, and you just can't do that. Like women, you can't. Of course a man bought me that. Of course I had to do sexual favors to a man so I can afford a car and a bag. So she's given me the escort label already. And if you guys just go out and do this, you're honestly ruining my life and my brand and my name that I've taken years to build. So please just don't use my pictures and don't pretend to be like me. I'm gonna cover this because it's pissing me off. That was a little scar with the curling iron. Okay, look at my base. It's super oily, but that's okay because the powder and stuff comes in and fixes that. Okay, so pretty much I've just used this concealer palette to just cover up all my imperfections, which I have none. I have none, you guys. I'm kidding. I don't know why I'm emotional these days. The cycle is gonna start. That's why. It's okay. It's okay. I usually just leave my face as it is. Like, I swear to God, I look perfect. I'm not even kissing my own ass. As I'm growing, I realized that I'm not I've become old, haven't I? Because I can't do a full face anymore. But today I really was missing the old Anncy, the cut crease Anncy. Like, what was I doing? I love you guys for just actually sticking by with whatever. Like, I actually do love you guys. No one has ever accepted me and given me space to actually truly be myself like you guys have. I really do value a lot of you in my life because sometimes life gets in the way and I kind of hate my job and I'm like, I'm not posting, I don't want to film, I don't want to share anything. But like deep down I know nobody in my life has accepted me for like who I am as a person but you guys. I only learned that recently. I needed that little push because I watched the Brandt video, which is coming out soon, my reaction to him. I hate him. Anyway, because he was ripping me in that video and I saw the content and I was like, oh my god, this is not good for my self-esteem right now. I'm not doing the best. I don't want to read the comments. And I read the comments and everybody was just like, bro, we love Anncy. She's absolutely unhinged and she's crazy, but she keeps it real and like we love her. Like we're not even shocked. This is Anncy. And I was like, I have never heard such kinder words ever said to me in my life, unfortunately. And I was like, I did use, I can't say this, Etude water tint, which is like benetint, but better, cheaper, I think. I've used that before my video, but I'm just gonna touch it up. It's kind of like a lip stain that will just stay on my lips for the long night that we're gonna have tonight. So yeah, just gonna make my lips look very rosy and pink. If I'm gonna be eating and drinking, it's just gonna stay put, which we like. To contour my face, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury contour palette. So yeah, I personally don't like dating in Dubai simply because it's so exhausting and men are just not the best here. Not like LA had the better boys, but with LA, I just know you're a scumbag from far away. But like in Dubai, it's like, you know, when you grow up in the city, you just know your people, the kind of men that you date, the kind of people you give attention to. You just know how they are. So it's like, I feel like I can't even complain. I think both LA and Dubai have very superficial people. People are always just looking to social climb, just want to get something out of you. And I honestly can smell it from a mile away. So I just don't give people the time of day. But if I do, I should be really enjoying it, or like I'm just bored. I've really for sure decentered boys and relationships and dating and love, because it's like whatever happens. Like I'm more of like, I just need to see like what this person's, you know, showing me, more than me ever giving like demands and asking for a lot. Like I'm done with that. So I'm gonna be wearing this halter neck top and these jeans. I'm gonna use the Brazilian Bum Bum cream. On top of that, I'm gonna layer my perfume, and that way my perfume will stick on me. And as always, I'm going to carry my Scentbird perfume bottles with me all night. This will guarantee me I smell fresh and I smell sexy. The best thing about Scentbird perfumes are that you can just lock it and unlock it, spray, and you can just plop this in your little purse. Look at how skinny and sleek that is, and then you're good to go. Fragrances always boost confidence and attractiveness and make you feel good about yourself. So trust me, you have to be very careful with what scent you pick, because this is your non-verbal communication of I want to either eat you or you smell like and you need to walk away from me, which is a lot of people in Dubai. Y'all need to freaking get deodorants, okay? It's hot in here, everybody. I need a spray perfume, a roll-on perfume on you, and then I'm gonna just have a perfume and a taser, so not asking for a lot, you guys. So you need to go get this right now. This is a Room 1015 Wave Child, which just smells very orange, mandarin, watermelony, and like coconut-y. This is Mare Peony Silk. It has peonies, jasmine, rose as the perfume notes, and those are my top 4 floral scents of all time, and so is my mom's. And this is actually one of my favorite perfumes by Scentbird, and I carry this with me all the time. And this one is a Floral Street perfume, sweet almond blossom, and their main notes are pink pomelo, vanilla orchid, apple blossom. It's my second favorite. And this is a Catherine Malandrino transcendent perfume, and the notes are watery greens, rose. It's dewy and fruity, and it's my summer everyday perfume. I've been pretty much using Scentbird since I was like 18 years old. I'm very indecisive, and I kind of want a taste of everything before I can actually commit to an entire big old bottle. So they're very flexible and also very, very affordable. You get to try the first fragrance for only $8, and the next month onward will be $16.95. So if you're interested in Scentbird, you can use my code Anncy55 off, or you can click on the link down in the description box to get 55% off your Scentbird. You can get the product for half the price, and that's just $8, and to me, that's a steal. Shout out to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video, and let's continue with the rest of the makeup look. I'm gonna go in with this gogotint from Benefit and just apply this on my cheeks. But yeah, long story short, I'm just, you know, window shopping, seeing who's my fit, who I like, and just dating around. Like dating around is so fun when you're just having fun and you're not looking for anything, you're not expecting anything. And I take life as it is, and you never know who's coming into your life, whose life are you getting into. You just don't know how life plays out. I don't know what the hell is happening. Every day it's a new day for me. Also, it gets very exhausting to be 26. I don't know what I'm doing really. So this is the Colorpop Vampire Skin Super Shock Highlighter. It's super shiny and dewy, and this is the Twilight. It's unbelievable how crazy dewy this is. But long story short, I'm just single. I'm trying to have fun, and for once I'm kind of very happy to be single because I'm a girl who has a lot of hobbies, you guys. Like I have a lot of things to do that on my own that I'm like I need my own time. So it's been a year since I've like, okay, that was a bad omen. So yeah, I'm still in Dubai because I'm working on something. I actually had my tickets booked for the end of August. I had to cancel them. Last minute because I have so much going on here. I have something else that is happening. I really just don't want to talk about it yet, but I'm so excited when I can actually tell you guys. So till then, I'm just gonna be like hanging out here, and this is so crazy. My first time ever, I got like invited to like this whole like Abu Dhabi thing, and where they're actually paying me to attend these events, and that is so cool. Like, you guys know I grew up in the city, and I never feel like I'm picked. I'm still pick me. I'm like, please pick me. I've never felt like represented. I don't feel like I'm a part of anything. Dubai is so different now. Like, I feel so much more accepted and appreciated, which I'm so grateful for. I've never had this feeling. Every single time I post like crazy unhinged content, that thing blows up and people have so much fun with it. Like, I'll get people showing up to me at the grocery store like, are you the girl with the stupid prank call? Are you the girl with this? And I'm like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I literally was like, I can't believe this is my life. Like, I get paid to just attend events. Is crazy to me. Paid to try out restaurants, paid to just go, paid to just dip yourself in this pool. So I'm gonna set my face with the Huda Beauty powder because my face is looking a little shiny, and just pat. This is not my favorite shade, but this will do for now. Pretty much, this is my secret to smooth skin. I pretty much pat this everywhere, but I leave the highlighter part as it is. But yeah, I need to tell you a story that I met with an actual hater in Dubai. Like, this bitch wanted to hate, like, she hated me. She fully hated me. A lot of times I would meet people and you can tell that like they don't like me, or they don't like my videos, they don't like my content, they don't like my friend, they don't like my friend's content. And because of that, I'm grouped in together, you know, like they might just never like me, and that's fine. But when I see them, the way they act is like so obvious that they don't like me, and they know who I am. They don't want to gas me up, but they just want a picture with me, or they just want to tell people like, hey, I've met this girl. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Well, I go to this place called Helipad. This was months ago, ages ago, so just, you know, just bear with me. This happened in Jan. It happened in Jan, Feb. So you can imagine how crazy it is. I'm still getting used to this new Dubai. Like, everyone's so nice to me, so welcoming. So long story short, we're at this table at this club, okay? Me and Hind, if you guys know Hind, my little friend, we went to college together. You guys know my lower with her. That's it. Like, my friends and I, we just go, we order some really good starters, we snack on them, and we just have a great time. And I always look forward to a Friday night just where I can just have fun and, you know, dance, whatever. The girl who invited me, she's so sweet. Like, let's call her Melissa, okay? Melissa is such a sweet soul. Like, I love her. I've met her before in Montreal, and we clicked like instantly. She invites more people over to the table, and then I see this like really cute guy that I find he's like kind of my type. So I go to my friend Melissa and I say, hey Melissa, I actually really like your friend. Like, who is that? Like, he's cute. And she's like, oh, let me like, you know, let me do my magic. I was like, no, don't do anything. I just think he's cute, but I'm very like shy. Like, he's cute and that's it. Like, I don't know. She tried to wing woman this herself. She told a friend told another guy, the guy told the other girl. Like, they're like, oh my god, Anncy really finds this guy cute. Oh my god, no way. This is the conversation that's happening, and I had no idea. I was just dancing to some Justin Bieber. No idea this was happening behind my back, or I would not even say behind my back. It was happening in front of my front. Like, this was happening in front of me. I could literally, Melissa telling somebody else, and that girl telling her boyfriend. The boyfriend tells the bros, and everybody's like, oh my god, like, Anncy really finds. I put videos here for you to understand like the context of it. So I was really just confused. I was like, this is insane. But anyway, let's continue. Somehow the guy figures out that, oh, this girl Anncy, the big Dubai YouTuber who pranks calls people and ruins people's lives, has a crush on me. He is gassed. I can already sense it. I can smell it. His energy shifted completely, and I just wanted to kill myself. I don't have a big of an ego, I swear. Like, I don't really think that way, but in my career, I've noticed I need to have very, very rigid, strong boundaries, because I have been used and abused before, and it's not fun. That's why I come here and I tell you my stories openly and honestly. Like, you need to be so careful who you let in your life, and I will never, ever, I will never put myself in that position ever again, okay? Boundaries always. Anyway, I'm gonna curl my lashes and do some YSL mascara, and I did get these, do I dare say, anime lashes or manga lashes. I bought them in LA and they're so good, so I bought them here in Dubai as well. So I'm just gonna lash glue this, and yeah, let's continue with the story time. Pretty much, he tells Melissa, listen, I actually know who Anncy is and I actually don't like her. Melissa's like, whoa, why? He's like, she did something really bad to me, so I'm not really a fan. And I was like, this has to be like a Tinder Raya fake thing, asking him for money and using my pictures. I don't, it's not me. That's what I assumed, you know? I have not been in this country for a year. What do you mean I've done something to you? I know all the boys I've involved myself in. It isn't a lot. Like, I know names, and like, believe it or not, like, Michelle's a dumbass and she's gonna keep calling me a whore and escort because she sleeps with men to get her a new car, a purse, and whatever. Like, she does actual work just because she is in her feminine energy doesn't mean what she's doing is the right way to do it. Baby, I work for myself. Like I work from the stuff that I buy, Swarovski on my neck, tank top on my body. I bought this stuff on my own. No man's buying me this shit. Like please put the escort rumors to rest, because at this point I should have been an escort. I would have made so much more money from scamming men. But my job pays me so well. You do not understand how much influencers and YouTubers get paid. Like this has only been my only job and I make so much. I think no man can actually outdo what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was an escort, I would charge a heavy price. Like I gotta do a haul, a clothing haul, try out clothes in front of the camera. Being an influencer is so cool. This job is insane. Like I get paid to put clothes on my body. Like I make 5-6 digits sometimes. And you think just because James bought me a steak dinner, I'm gonna put out on the first date? That's what dating is. I think sometimes people forget what dating is. You're not hooking up with these people, you're getting to know them. And that's why I don't date here, because it can be very, very transactional with the men here. It's like, if I give you this, no, I'm gonna walk away, see ya. So I know every single man I've involved myself in here. Like I can count them on my fingers. So for someone to be like, oh, I know, like she's done something really bad to me, I'm like, that's not me. This has to be another fake Raya Tinder profile. I'm like, who's he talking about? I'm gonna apply some blush, and this is the Frankly Scarlett blush. Just a little pinky pink, nothing crazy. I'm gonna use my Mario Badescu facial aloe spray to just get rid of some cakiness. But yeah, he just basically tells me on the side she don't like her, like she's done something really bad to me. And I didn't bother to ask. I mean, if you want, you would tell me, or tell my friend Melissa, and then she could tell me, but then you didn't, so I'm not gonna come and ask you. Like, it's just not in my energy to just go asking a man what the fuck did I do to him. Like, it's not me. I've never seen this man. I've never met this man in my life, so I know this is like weird behavior. So I move on. This is why I just don't date in the city, or I don't give any man the time of day. People just know me in the city as the worst reviewed girl, the girl who does makeup, the girl who's unhinged, who does chaotic videos and this and that. Like, I'm just seen as somebody who's bad shit. But obviously I know the camera's on and I'm like filming myself. Like, this is to entertain you guys. Like, I'm kind of a jester, so I do know what I put out, and I'm sane in real life, believe it or not. But it's always there to protect me, take care of me, and just be on my side, you know? She's in a corner dancing, having her own drink, and I'm, you know, just sitting down taking a break. He comes walking on to me, and let's call him Ben, okay? Ben shows up, and Ben's like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. He shakes my hand, and he's like, hey, I'm Ben, nice to meet you. I was like, oh, nice to meet you. He's like, do you remember me? And I'm like, no. Just straight up, nope. He's like, oh, okay, so I'm actually a guy that you met before at the same place, like the same helipad, the same spot. You met me, and you were so, what's the word? You were so cute or whatever, but like you hit me. Like, he's like, I pushed him. First of all, I'm 5'4", babes. I'm 5'4", and he's like 6. So I was so confused by that already. I was just like, so I was so confused by that. I was like, what are you talking about? Guys, I'm a woman, and if I pushed you, like, I think I would know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm touching somebody, like, as a woman, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, girls, you know when you're touching somebody or someone's touching you. Especially if you're a woman, you're just more careful about it. So I was just like, this is so false. Like, you're such a liar. I've never touched you. I've never pushed you. What are you talking about? And mind you, it's been 2 months since I've landed in Dubai. I know what I've done in Dubai, and I haven't gone out. And he's like, long back, you came here and you pushed me. And the reason I remember that it's you who pushed me, you didn't even say sorry. You didn't even apologize. And he's like, you came in with your friend, you were his +1, and then you just like pushed me. He looks down at me. He's like, I know it's you because of your boobs. This is dating in Dubai. Men are, this is so, oh my God, I can't, because I have such a good dad. This is the worst thing about me. I have such a good father figure, and he's been present most of my life. Present in a way I would like him. I really, like, he wasn't really present, but like, he was present. Okay, when I hear other people's stories, I'm like, oh my God, I have the best dad. I think at this point I'm asking way too much for my father. He is the sweetest man, actually. I don't think he was emotionally really there for me, but he's been a great freaking father. He would never speak to my mom like that. I've never seen my dad ever speak to any human being like that. What is this behavior, you guys? I'm so appalled. My jaw hit the floor. I was like, did you just talk about my boobs to me? Did you just talk about my breasts? Long story short, we cut the conversation short. He was like, you need to meet me in the bathroom. And at this point, I want you to understand that I am a little drunk. Not the best. I don't drink anymore. So anyway, I just don't care. I'm sitting and I'm just chilling. Somehow he's told a friend to come and tell me, like, hey, I'm gonna be in the bathroom and I want to see you there. And I was like, gross, I don't do that. Like, what are you doing? But anyway, I was a little drunk, so I'm like, I'm gonna go. My friend and Hind was like, Anncy, do you really want to entertain this idiot? I was like, no, I don't. I just want to see what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna entertain this. Like, this is not my type. And I don't play games. This is not my type. But I'm just like, let me just go and see what it is. But come with me. She's like, cool. So we go. I'm like, what could he possibly want from me? Because whatever you're asking, I'm not gonna give it to you. There's just no way. I'm not the type of whore. I need to go to the toilet anyway, so and the washrooms are close next to each other. So as I go in, you guys, this guy is like talking to a man and then looking at me and then just being a bitch and just like ignoring me and just acting like he doesn't care, but clearly you do. You literally wanted me here. So yeah, this guy like calls me over and like he's at the entrance like talking to his friend. He wanted me to go and just be so overly like, oh, do you not like me? I did buy these 2 lip liners from Fenty. I just don't like how you can't sharpen them, but this is the shade Traced Out Pencil Lip Liner. I'm just going to, oh, it hurts so much because it isn't sharpening. Oh, this hurts my lips so much. And this is where I think I'm really embarrassed to even put this on the internet, but I keep it real with you guys, so I gotta just tell you anyway. I go like, but I did something terrible. This is when a friend texted me saying, Anncy, why is he trying to like put you down and talk to you like in a shitty way because he knew who you were, he's disrespecting you, be disrespectful back. So what I did is, this is really, really embarrassing, but this is when it gets really embarrassing for me because I get really drunk and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna show him who I am. I've never done this in my life. This is really embarrassing. This girl was like, I really want a picture with you. I was like, you know what? Let's go out. Why don't you ask me this in front of him and show him who I am? Top 10 worst things I've ever done in my career. So yeah, I tell you this embarrassing story time so that you're careful and you know what you're doing and what you're getting yourself into, because I have no shame and I'm not embarrassed to ever like tell you guys something if you learn something out of it. Because I wish I had somebody who's just like, Anncy, bad freaking move, bad decision, what are you doing here? I never have that. I'm either really smart like, or I'm dumb as a cardboard box. Like, I'm super intelligent, I'm intellectual, or I'm daft. No in between. It's never been in between ever for me. So it's one of my daft moments. I will say, if I was sober, I wouldn't do that. I would have just laughed in his face and just left. But like the girl just being like, I'm really disappointed and you just destroyed me, because this was a fan who loved me, watched my videos, whatever. She wanted pictures with me, and then him saw my face literally go like, I was just having such a fun time like taking pictures with her to like, she called me that, or she said that to me in the washroom. So he wasn't really there to see it, but she's like, Anncy, why would you do that? Like, And Hind was like, what the guess I'm a disappointment, but you live and you learn. And no, I did not chase the guy down. I didn't find him. I don't care who he is and what he is. I just found him cute. This is all because for the first time in my life, I'm like, that one's a cute boy. Don't do it, ladies. It's just really not worth it. So if you're interested in Scentbird, you can use my code Anncy55 off, or you can click on the link down in the description box to get 55% off your Scentbird.